It has been almost 4 years since I moved to Estonia as a foreign student, and what an amazing journey it has been. Looking back and trying to reflect on the things that have happened, I think I've already gained enough information and knowledge of the city. And because of that, I'm going to share with all of you my insights on how I ended up choosing the program that I've taken in Tallinn University and my experiences in the application process to become a foreign student here in Tallinn, Estonia. Hey everyone, this is RJ and welcome again to my channel. I came here to Estonia as a foreign student and now I've already graduated and been staying here and living here in Tallinn for almost 4 years. And my decision to move to Estonia and study again is not a walk in the park. It took me quite some time to make that realization that I need to go out of my comfort zone and say goodbye to the seemingly stable life in Dubai that I used to have. So after enjoying the travels here in Europe, I didn't realize that I could probably end up living here. And here I was after 3 years and with a bachelor's degree behind my name. I could honestly say that I was able to fulfill that part of me. I think it will going to be more meaningful for me if I'm going to share my experience with you, how I ended up choosing the program that I took in Tallinn University and why choosing a program is very important and what are the decision making that was behind it, why I chose that program. But please keep in mind that I'm sharing my knowledge and insights on how the procedure works during the time of my application, and it may probably have already changed, and at the same time probably share with you some information about the application procedure of what are the things that you're going to expect and what are the information that you need to know before moving here to Tallinn, Estonia. Also, so I'm not an expert in visa processing, but I know someone who is. iVisa is a one-stop shop for visas, health declarations, and other travel-related documents that you might need. Through easy-to-use online application forms and world-class 24/7 customer service, iVisa can help you get your travel visas or health-related documents in the simplest and fastest way possible. To know more about them, visit their website ivisa.com, and you can also find the additional information on the description box below. How I ended up choosing liberal arts and humanities in Tallinn University. Simplest answer, Google. When I was trying to look for universities here in Tallinn, Estonia, I just tried to look for universities in Tallinn, and Tallinn University came up. And from there, I tried to look for programs or courses which actually suits my needs. So in my case, I felt like enrolling to liberal arts and humanities in a bachelor's level is something that I was able to connect with. And having a connection to the program that you're going to enroll is very important because it will going to be your ticket to whichever path you're going to take in your future. So it is very important to actually choose a program that you see yourself finishing this program, because it will going to be very difficult for you to move forward if you want to stay here in Tallinn, Estonia. So if you're new to my channel, my contents are usually about the foreigner living here in Tallinn, Estonia, and I'm also a travel enthusiast. So there are other places that I really wanted to visit here in Europe that I'm always sharing in my channel. So if you have time, you can watch all of them, and I've already put them in the description box below. And one of my greatest challenge is to know what are the things that I should be expecting. And as a foreign student who's planning to move to Tallinn, I know what it feels like. So during the time that I was trying to look for schools here in Europe, I've already estimated the cost of living, the budget that I'm going to spend. All of those are going to play an important role when deciding for a program, because some of the programs are very expensive. When we talk about budget, that is the second factor that I thought of when I chose the program. Simply because you need to know how are you able to survive and how are you be able to spend the money that you're going to carry with you. Before applying to the program, I see to it that I have the proper monetary finances that will going to last for a certain period of time. Let's say a year or 2 years is very important. So I already have a mindset of how the expenses will going to be at the given period and how much money I'm going to take with me once I travel to Estonia. Estonia has their own language, and so realistically, the program that you're going to take is only limited to English programs. But I know someone who are able to study Estonian, and they were able to pass the exam, which is required in Estonian. Luckily, they were able to secure a position in the program or in the course, and they were not paying anything, simply because that program has a certain number of students that they are allowed to take, even if it's from international students. As long as they can understand and have a certain level of Estonian, they were accepted. So in my case, I can only speak and understand English, so the program that I've chosen is in English. Choosing the right school is same as choosing the location. There are two major cities here in Estonia, which are Tallinn and Tartu. So Tallinn is the capital of Estonia, where Tartu is the university capital of the country. So you have those two options in order for you to decide which city you're going to choose your program, have your program, and enjoy the rest of your 2 years or 3 years here. So in my case, I've chosen Tallinn, Estonia simply because this is the capital. I decided to work, and as far as I know, work availability here in Tallinn is more as compared to the job opportunities in Tartu. So as an international student, I was able to work and study at the same time. However, you have to keep in mind that you will going to pass all the required ECTs or subjects before you could be enrolled in the following semester. Otherwise, if you failed and was not able to reach the number of required ECTs, then automatically the school will going to report you over to the government, and the government will going to terminate your residence permit. So you will going to be sent back home. So you don't want that to happen. So you have to make sure that number one, you are prioritizing your studies, and number two, you are able to fulfill the number of ECTs. And most importantly, if you are motivated enough to take the program, this will going to be much easier for you to write your motivation letter. And keep in mind that motivation letter is one of the deciding factor for the school if they're going to accept you or not. And in my case, I was able to write my motivation letter and got a fairly good grade. And I was able to secure a grade which enabled me to become a scholar. So if you're going to think of it as a whole, you have to choose your program that you are passionate about. You have to know yourself if you are fit for the program. And number two, you have to make sure that you properly write your motivation letter. Because if you were able to secure a good motivation letter, then you probably could end up having also a scholarship or a fee reduction program of the university if they're offering it. So choosing a program in Tallinn University as an international student, you have to make sure that you are thinking of it holistically. I know I've been keep on saying that, but it is very much important. Those are the information that I wanted to share with all of you. So if you are an aspiring international student and wants to enroll in any of the universities here in Tallinn, Estonia, you have to make sure that you know yourself first and make sure that you have set up properly what are the expectations and the challenges that you're going to face in the long run. I'm just going to wrap this up by saying that, so if you enjoy watching this video, just feel free to like, share, and subscribe. You can also click the notification bell icon so you won't miss any of my succeeding videos. And also you can follow me on my Instagram account. So this is going to be it for me for today, and I'll be seeing you in my next video, travel and adventure.